quote by the ancient Greek philosopher Plato. Music is a more potent instrument than any other for education because rhythm and harmony find their way into the inward places of the soul. For the last decade, there have been major discussions on whether or not to keep arts education in schools. And I strongly believe that music should absolutely not be eliminated, not only because of my personal experience, but also because there are many studies that show a positive link between music and education and academic achievement. So my claim today is that studying and listening to music enhances learning and academic performance for young students. It is a fact that most language processes occur in the left hemisphere of the brain, while most music processes occur in the right hemisphere of the brain. So when students are given activities that create a balance between both sides, they're using more brain power and they're able to consume more information more efficiently. Not only that, but did you know that music exercises more parts of the brain than almost any other single activity out there? Next, of the many studies that have been performed about the relationship between music and education, one in particular notes that music is beneficial for the entire diverse student population. The systematic study of music aids in the development of self-esteem, which then results in higher academic performance in all types of students, not just certain students from certain demographics. To add to that, there's another study done that supports claims that listening to background music while doing your work can aid in improving academic performance. Lastly, I went to the website of the IEA, for those of you who don't know, that stands for the International Association for the Evaluation of Educational Achievement. It's a mouthful, but the IEA studies typically focus on student achievement in all different schools in all different countries of our world, but more importantly, they focus on the factors that relate to that achievement. One statistic that I found interesting is the schools that produce the highest academic achievement in the U.S. today are spending 20 to 30% of their day on the arts with a special emphasis on music. 20 to 30% of the day on arts, and these are the top academic schools in the U.S. And this statistic, by the way, was done, or the study was done a little over 10 years ago, but that was exactly the time when the schools understood the importance of arts education, and all schools taught arts education, and there was no question about whether or not to remove it from the school systems. The support for my claim is overwhelming, and it's very rare to find research that disputes it. Music has a very positive effect on everyone's lives, and especially in areas of learning and understanding. So I'll leave you with this one final example, which I also found on the IEA website. Most of the world's top academic countries place a high value on music education. To name a few, Hungary, the Netherlands, and Japan have required music training at the elementary and middle school levels for several decades, instrumental and vocal. Required music training for several decades. These are the world's top academic countries. So obviously, they know what they're doing, and their academics reflect their well-rounded students, and that has a lot to do with music training they're exposed to. So I believe that if we want to even slowly start to catch up with those countries, we need to continue to incorporate arts education in our school systems. Thank you.